Glorifying Advaita Acharya in Chaitanya Charitamrita. The author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, while beginning to compile, while beginning to author this great literature describing the activities and pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, he is offering glories to various personalities. In the beginning of this chapter, the author, first of all, he offered prayers to Lord Chaitanya and explained his few wonderful features. And then he glorified Nityananda Prabhu, offered prayers to him, and explained about his glories shortly. And now in these two verses, the text number 12 and 13, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is directly offering prayers to Advaita Acharya, and he is saying here, Mahavishnu Jagat Karta Mayaya Shujat Adaha. Mahavishnu Jagat Karta. So the Advaita Acharya is none different than Mahavishnu himself. He is an incarnation of Mahavishnu. And in the translation, Prabhupada says Mahavishnu is not just translating as Mahavishnu. He is also saying Mahavishnu is a resting place of the efficient cause. So Maya has two functions. One is efficient cause, Pradhana, Upadhana. And he is a Jagat Karta. He is the creator of the cosmic world, Mahavishnu. And Advaita Acharya is an incarnation of this Mahavishnu. And he doesn't create this world directly. How does he create? He creates through the Maya. Mayayaha yashrujatadaha. He creates this cosmic world through Maya, through the function of Maya. Tasyavatara evam. He is the incarnation of Mahavishnu. Advaita Acharya Ishvaraha. So Advaita Acharya is Ishvaraha. So Advaita Acharya is an Ishvara principle. There are three kinds of principles. One is Ishvara principle, one is Maya principle, and the third is the Jiva principle. So Advaita Acharya is a direct incarnation of Mahavishnu, and he is a principal associate in the Pancha Tattva, among the five personalities whom we pray every day. Practically, during our process of japa, we offer prayers to these five personalities, the five features of Lord. And Advaita Acharya appeared even before all other personalities could appear. He was the first among the Pancha Tattva who appeared. And he is addressed here as Ishvara, Advaita Acharya Ishvaraha. So, Ishvara, in the sense that he is the controller, and always this division exists. The Ishvara feature exists, the Jiva feature is existing, and the Maya feature is also existing. These principles, this division always exists. Prabhupada says that we may artificially try to divide in the name of, we artificially try to not to bring any division in our classes. So people want equality, but division always exists in our various functions, in the conduct of activities. And Prabhupada further narrates that there are innumerable Ishwaras. Ishvara is an incarnation of Lord, it means, and there are innumerable incarnations of Lord. Avatarahi asankhyahi hareradbhuta karmanaha. There are innumerable incarnations of the Lord. And Bhagavatam says that as much as waves in the ocean, those many incarnations appear. And just like one cannot have a count on number of waves, similarly one cannot count the number of incarnations that Lord come across. So many incarnations that, and various kinds of incarnations are there. Leela avatara, there are Yuga avataras, there are Manvantaras, so many kinds of avatars. So they come, they appear for a specific function. And Advaita Acharya is a Ishvara here. He is understood as a Ishvara. He is also Ishvara because he is the one who caused the descent of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Prabhupada says only Ishvara can or someone who is given the power of authority from an Ishvara can invite the Lord to descend. Common man like us cannot invite the Lord to descend. We have no qualification, we have no prayers, we have no ability to pray for the Lord and cause Him to descend in this material world. It is only either Ishvara or a person who has got that power of eternity. Praptasya kalyana gunarnavasya vande guru Sri Charanaravinda. A spiritual master is a personality who has that power of attorney from the Lord, and by his prayers also Lord will descend. Just like in the process of deity installation, when we consecrate the temple, we install the deities. So the deities, although we are installing, is not that Lord is appearing in that form, in the form of Archa Vigraha, because we have installed it. It is because of the prayer of the spiritual master, because of the prayer of Acharya Srila Prabhupada, that Lord manifests in the form of Archa Vigraha and resides in the temple to receive the worship of his devotees. So only an Ishvara, person who is in quality of Ishvara, or a person who is having that power of authority from an Ishvara, can only cause the Lord to descend. And that is the compassion of such personalities. Especially the Vaishnava is considered to be very merciful, very compassionate. We every day offer prayers to Vaishnava. What is that? Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. He is always compassionate to other living beings. So that was what the mood of Advaita Acharya. He appeared almost 500 years before. In around 1434, Advaita Acharya appears in a place called near Srihatta, in the current Bangladesh region, in Namagrama. Lord Advaita Acharya appears there, and he appeared to his parents. When Lord comes, descends, sometimes he accepts some personalities as his parents. So Kuvera Pandita was his father, and I just forget his mother's name, Nabha Devi. Is his mother. So Kuvera Pandita is considered to be the expansion or incarnation of Kuvera, the person who is the treasurer of the heavenly planet, in the heavenly administration. So like this, Advaita Acharya appeared, and he accepts Sita Thakurani as his wife. Sita Thakurani is expansion of, is none other than expansion of Yoga Maya, Yoga Devi. So then he accepts Sri Devi also as another wife. So he has Sita Thakurani and Sri Devi as two wives. Both are eternal consorts of Lord and expansions of Yoga Maya. And he performs wonderful pastimes. And the very important pastime which Advaita Acharya performed is the pastime of praying to the Lord intensely to descend, petition the Lord Chaitanya to come and appear here. So this is very nicely explained in the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. So Prabhupada gives a very interesting understanding. In this verse, Mahavishnu is described as resting place of the efficient cause. Further narrating that, Prabhupada explains that external energy consists of two parts. One is efficient cause and another is the material cause. Maya is efficient cause and Pradhana is material cause. The efficient causal activities are caused by Mahavishnu and the material causal activities are caused by another form of Mahavishnu known as Advaita. Lord Mahavishnu, in his efficient aspect, glances over the material energy, and Sri Advaita, as material cause, creates the material world. In the form of Advaita, he infuses the material ingredients with creative energy. Therefore, Advaita is the original cause of creation as well as creator of millions and millions of universes. And by his expansions, as Garbhodakasha Vishnu, he maintains each and every universe. So that is the understanding of how Advaita Acharya is an expansion of, an incarnation of Mahavishnu. And he was very compassionate on the people of this material world, especially in the age of Kali. Krishna appeared 5000 years back and he gave his teachings and established the Bhakti yoga system as a topmost yoga system. But in the age of Kali, people are not at all interested on the teachings of Lord Krishna. Whether people are pious or impious, definitely not interested. Even pious people are also not interested in teachings of Krishna, and they are simply absorbed in material enjoyment. If a person, if he is not taken to the process of devotional service, then even though he may be engaged in pious activities, he will not be attracted to the process of devotional service. So although he may be engaging in some pious activities, but still he will not be attracted to the words of instructions of Krishna. So that was the situation when Advaita Acharya appeared 500 years back. So he was seeing that common men, people are not at all interested in teachings of Krishna. They are absorbed themselves in material enjoyment, and this is called Bhava Roga. And the result of this Bhava Roga is that one continues to be under the shelter of material energy, where he experiences continuously the old age, birth, death and disease. So this is the kind of situation, and Advaita Acharya was very, very much compassionate. He was considering how to elevate these people. So that's why he petitions Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to appear. And that is one of the two external reasons why Lord Chaitanya appears in this material world in the age of Kali. So that Lord Chaitanya could personally come and demonstrate the practice of devotional service. Because unless if Lord comes and practically demonstrate how to practice devotional service, how to follow the science of devotional service, people will not be inspired to take up to the process of devotional service. So it is not just the preaching, but Lord came to practically demonstrate how to practice devotional service. Apani achari shikayu bhakti rasabhara. So by my own practice, I will teach others how to practice devotional service. So that was the kind of situation. So that was, Advaita Acharya was thinking like that unless Lord comes, nothing is going to favor the fallen people of this age of Kali. So that is the reason, that is one of the external reasons. There are two external reasons why Lord Chaitanya appeared, and one is because of the prayers of Advaita Acharya. Lord Krishna appeared in the form of Chaitanya. And the second cause is of external reason why Lord Chaitanya appeared is that because he came to propagate the Yuga Dharma. The Yuga Dharma is to propagate the Sankirtana. To inaugurate the Sankirtana Yajna, Lord appeared, which is the Yuga Dharma. So that are the two external reasons. So Advaita Acharya was, while he was thinking how to uplift the conditioned souls, he remembers an important verse from Gautamiya Tantra, which describes that what will obligate the Lord to come down, to appear. So the Gautamiya Tantra says, Tulasi dala matrena jalasya chulukena va vikrinete swam atmanam bhaktebhyo bhaktavatsala. What is it? Tulasi dala matrena. Just by offering a leaf of tulasi. Tulasi dala. Dala means a leaf. Simply offering a leaf of tulasi with jalasya chulukenava. Chulukena means a palm full of water. What happens if someone offers just a palm full of water and a tulsi leaf? Vikrinete swam atmanam bhaktebhyo bhaktavatsala. Vikrinete. Lord gets obligated to sell himself. Actually, no one can purchase the Lord. Nothing can obligate the Lord. Lord is independent. Lord is Swarat. Common man can never approach him. He is Adokshaja. But yet, he feels himself that the glory of devotional service is such that nothing can be repaid to the devotional service. Nothing is equivalent to devotional service that can be repaid in turn of the services, the pure devotional service offered by a devotee. Lord cannot pay back in any form. Even Lord cannot pay back anything in form unless he himself offers to him. So that is the glory of devotional service, in which even a mere offering of tulsi leaf and a palmful of water, Krishna becomes so much affectionate towards his devotees that he sells himself to devotee who offers him merely a tulsi leaf and a palmful of water. So, thinking like that, he felt that Lord will not find any other way to repay to this process, but only by appearing. So that's what Advaita Acharya took to this process. So that is the reason why Advaita Acharya took to this process. Why he exactly took up this process of offering tulsi leaves with the Ganges water to Shaligrama. So on the banks of river Ganges in Shantipura, so Advaita Acharya, although he appeared at Namagrama after during his younger days, he moved himself to Shantigrama. He was residing in Shantigrama. He also had his house at Navadvipa also. We have visited there, Advaita Angan, just next to Srivasa Angan in Navadvipa. So, while he was meditating that how to elevate the fallen souls, he took up to this process of offering just tulsi leaf and palmful of Ganges water to Shaligrama Shila, and in that way how did he offer? He offered with intense prayer, with a loud cry, with a loud voice. He offered with that intense humility. So Lord cannot be ordered to come down. So one has to pray intensely, deeply, fervently. So Lord can be obliged only by our humility. Lord is not required to respond to anything unless one prays to the Lord with that fervent behavior, with that humility. So with that mood, Advaita Acharya prays to Lord Krishna so that he descends. And he comes down and inaugurates the process of Bhakti Yoga, inaugurates the process of Sankirtana and demonstrate practically by his own practice so that common man can be inspired. Advaita Acharya was actually previously also, before advent of Lord Chaitanya, he was conducting regularly Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita sessions on the conclusions of devotional service, decrying the conclusions of Jnana Marga or the teachings of impersonalism. Even in those days, there were so many varieties of versions of knowledge which were not in conclusion with the science of devotional service. So, Advaita Acharya used to personally preach the teachings of Gita and Bhagavatam, and great devotees of Lord Chaitanya like Haridas Thakur and many other devotees would assemble at Advaita Acharya's residence. Even Vishwarupa, elder brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, also would regularly participate in the discourses led by Advaita Acharya at his residence. So that was the situation, that Advaita Acharya was very much considerate about the situation and he prayed for the Lord Chaitanya to appear. So when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, so it was a great occasion. Advaita Acharya, Haridas Thakur, they all danced in great ecstasy, understanding that Advaita Lord Chaitanya has finally appeared, reciprocating to their prayers. So in that way, we see Advaita Acharya, he is a personality of Godhead, incarnation of Mahavishnu himself. And although Advaita Acharya, he is an incarnation of Mahavishnu, but still Advaita Acharya also accepted a spiritual master. Advaita Acharya was actually contemporary of father of Lord Chaitanya, Jagannath Mishra. And while Advaita Acharya was living in Shantipura, so the spiritual master of Advaita Acharya, who is spiritual master of Advaita Acharya? Someone said Ishwarapuri. Madhavendra Puri is the spiritual master of Advaita Acharya. Ishwarapuri is a god brother of Advaita Acharya. So Ishwarapuri and Advaita Acharya were disciples of Madhavendra Puri. So once while Madhavendra Puri, while traveling from Odisha, he on the way he stations himself at Shantipura. We know that great pastime of Shirchora Gopinath, where Lord Gopala deity is asking Madhavendra Puri for a sandalwood paste, and Madhavendra Puri, he sets himself to Jagannath Puri to get the sandalwood paste. So in due course, he resides in stations himself at Shantipura, and he initiates during that journey Advaita Acharya, and that's how he becomes. Advaita Acharya accepts Madhavendra Puri as his spiritual master. And in that way, we see many wonderful pastimes of Advaita Acharya described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Advaita Acharya is considered as non-different from Mahavishnu. That is the meaning of word Advaita. So many people can't understand the meaning of Advaita Acharya or Advaita in the name of Advaita Acharya. Remember many years back when we visited a Sri Vaishnava temple, so we chant this Pancha Tattva mantra and Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita. So when moment we chanted Advaita, so immediately the devotees were asked, what is this Advaita you are chanting? Because Sri Ramadhan Acharya, Sri Vaishnavas are against the Advaita Vada. So they immediately asked to stop chanting this mantra, stop chanting this Advaita mantra. So Advaita refers to one who is non-different from Mahavishnu. That's what is explained in this verse. Advaitam Harinadvaitam. Advaitam is non-different from Hari. Advaitam Harinadvaitam Acharyam Bhakti Samshanat. He is also known as Acharya because Bhakti Samshanat. He propagates the cult of devotion. That's why he is known as Acharya. Bhaktavataram Ishamtam Advaitam Acharyam Ashraye. So he is also known as Bhaktavataram. He is the Lord and also he is incarnation of the Lord. See, in the Pancha Tattva personalities, the three lords, Advaita Acharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, all three are of Ishvara Tattva. They are of Vishnu Tattva. They are Lord himself. And the Narada Muni is a devotee personified. And Gadadhar Pandita is the Shakti Tattva. In the next verse, the author makes it more clear. Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakti Shaktikam. So Pancha Tattvatmakam Krishnam. So Krishna in his 5 features, as Lord Chaitanya, he is Krishna himself. Krishna Bhaktam. He comes as a devotee. And Bhaktas Rupa Swarupakam. Swarupa. Prabhupada translate as in the form of a devotee. Nityananda Prabhu is a Swarupa of a devotee. And Bhaktavataram, the incarnation of the devotee who is Advaita Acharya. Bhaktakyam, known as a devotee who is Narada Muni, who is appearing as a pure devotee. And Namami Bhakti Shaktikam, the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who supplies energy to the devotees, who is none other than Srimati Radharani, who appears as Gadadhara Pandita. So all these 5 personalities are together considered as Pancha Tattva, and among them Advaita Acharya is foremost. He appeared even before all other personalities could appear, and he petitioned for the appearance of Lord Krishna as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Charitamrita describes few interesting pastimes of Advaita Acharya, and one of the important pastime is that Advaita Acharya, although by age he is almost 50 years elder to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he appeared well before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he is almost of when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, Advaita Acharya is already 50 years old. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyasa at 24, so that means Advaita Acharya was already 70 plus, 74. So that means by age, Advaita Acharya is very senior to him, and he is contemporary of father of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would always treat Advaita Acharya as a superior devotee, a senior Vaishnava. So he would deal with Advaita Acharya in that mood as a senior Vaishnava. Although he is Lord himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but he is in the mood of a sevaka with Advaita Acharya. So this was not going well with Advaita Acharya. So Advaita Acharya knows that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Lord himself. Although there is common men cannot identify who is Lord Chaitanya, that's why Lord Krishna is known as Triyuga. Triyuga means one who appears in 3 ages, in Satya, Treta and Dwapara. In the age of Kali Yuga, Lord Krishna doesn't directly appear. He appears in the Channavatara, in the form of Lord Chaitanya. Unless one comes in connect with revealed scriptures like Chaitanya Charitamrita directly explains about the position of Lord Chaitanya, common man cannot understand. Devotees can understand. So Advaita Acharya know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dealing with Advaita Acharya as a senior Vaishnava, but that was little embarrassing to Advaita Acharya. He wanted to be like a menial servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And it so happened, one day Advaita Acharya somehow want to get himself chastised by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so that he become menial to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Advaita Acharya is known for teaching Bhakti Yoga, the teachings of Bhagavata and Bhagavad Gita in conformation with principles of devotional service. So one day what happened, Advaita Acharya, so he started preaching impersonalism in his residence. He was preaching the Jnana philosophy, which is contrary to the teachings of Bhakti Yoga. So this news got to known by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very, very angry that how come Advaita Acharya is doing like this. So from Navadvipa, immediately Lord Chaitanya visits Shantipura, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chastises Advaita Acharya. So he rebukes Advaita Acharya, and literally he physically trashes Advaita Acharya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said to Advaita Acharya that I came down here, I was resting peacefully in Kshira Sagara. I came here leaving everything to attend your work. And what is the work of Advaita Acharya? For what work he called? He called to elevate the conditioned souls. But you are teaching things which are contrary to principles of devotional service, for which actually you called me. But you yourself are contributing and preaching Jnana Marga, dry mental speculation and impersonalism. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, this is a big deception. You have cheated me. So in this way, saying like this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rebukes Advaita Acharya. He chastises Advaita Acharya. So after hearing this, Advaita Acharya was very, very glad to be chastised by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that he can become menial to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So after realizing that Advaita Acharya actually was in this mood, why he did like this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very ashamed that how I chastised Advaita Acharya. So in this pastime, Prabhupada gives an interesting lesson to us, that what should be the learning out of this incident. One should consider the chastising that one receives from Guru and Krishna as a favor, as a mercy. Generally chastising, we don't like to be chastised. Moment someone chastises us, we feel hurt. We feel hurt. Our false ego gets hurt. So, but here Advaita Acharya, Lord Chaitanya, Prabhupada teaches us that one should consider chastisement from a guru or a system established by the guru. If the chastisement is received from that right channel, it should be considered as a mercy of Guru and Krishna, because that will help us to consider ourselves as a menial. We don't accept chastising because we consider ourselves as very superior. In the heart, we always feel that we are great. In the mind and heart, our thought process is that we are great. That is nothing but the sense of being proud of ourselves. But it is only by chastisement actually we can And our response to that chastisement actually is a test for us to ourselves to decide or introspect that what exactly I am thinking about myself. So that is a test for ourselves. How do I receive when I am chastised? So that is an important lesson, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declares that anyone who takes shelter of Advaita Acharya, even if he is the greatest sinner, even if he is an offender of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even if he is an insect or a worm, if he takes shelter of Advaita Acharya, he will get the Krishna Prema, he will get the blessings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that is the greatness of Advaita Acharya. In another instance, Advaita Acharya, because Advaita Acharya was preaching at his residence, so Vishwarupa was regularly visiting Advaita Acharya's residence and hearing his teachings, and he was inspired, and with Vishwarupa took sannyasa and left the house. So Sachimata was not in good terms with this. She always used to feel that Vishwarupa left the house because of Advaita Acharya. And now more so, even Lord Chaitanya is also closely getting associated with Advaita Acharya. So Mother Shachi was little more panicked. एक तो गया बड़ा बेटा, अभी दूसरा भी जाने का तैयारी में है. So she insulted Advaita Acharya. She cursed Advaita Acharya. She said to Advaita Acharya that you are not worth to be known as Advaita. You should be better known as Dvaita. Why? Because you are expert in splitting the families. So like this, Mother Sachi cursed Advaita Acharya, which is actually an offense, actually. We also see these days, when devotees join, their parents, if they know that whom this devotee was in touch, XYZ devotee, इनके वजह से ये सब हुआ, ये devotees के साथ रहते थे हमेशा, so इनके वजह से ये सब ज्वाइन हो गया. So what was existing 500 years back is still continuing, for that matter. So, but Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu disapproved this behavior of Mother Sachi, and this pastimes happened for us to be, to learn something out of this pastime. So, Mother Sachi never got a blessing of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, especially during the Mahaprakasha Leela. So, during the Mahaprakasha Leela, which lasted for 21 hours at the house of Srivasa Thakura. So, Lord Chaitanya during that Mahaprakasha Leela would seat himself on the throne of Advaita Acharya, in the throne of Mahavishnu, and he would take the worship of all the devotees and bless each and every devotee according to their spiritual position. So, but he would never bless Mother Sachi. Why? Because she offended Advaita Acharya. So during this Mahaprakasha Leela, Mother Sachi paid obeisances, fell at the feet of Advaita Acharya and prayed for forgiveness. So only then she was relieved from that offense. So from this pastime, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu teaches us that. Srila Prabhupada also explains that even though it may be as great as mother of Lord himself, Sachi Mata is mother of the Supreme Lord. She is in a great position. Even she is not spared of offense to a Vaishnava. What to speak of common men like us, common devotees like us, who are just aspiring, we are just trying. We are not even actually devotees. We are aspiring and trying to be a devotee. We are sadhakas. So even Mother Shachi was not spared out of the reaction of offenses. So she was not given an access of Krupa of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Prabhupada says that even she is not automatically qualified for the blessings of Lord Krishna, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So she had to atone for that. How? Directly falling at the feet of the Vaishnava whom she offended. So that's how we should be careful, that in the process of conducting our devotional life, one should be very careful about not offending other Vaishnavas, either by words or by action. Sometimes mentally we may do that because of the impulse of the mind, but we should try to practice glorifying Vaishnava mentally, so that we get freed from, we keep such tendencies at abyss. So because of influence of our past habits, because it's quite natural in the material world, offending by words is quite obvious. You see, in today's day-to-day Vyavaharik life, a little bit of discontent, dissatisfaction between two individuals, they pass comments. Depending on the kind of extreme emotions, the adverse reaction may be different. To the extent they may curse. Of course, we are not great Brahmanas, by our curse, something will happen, but that will that will pollute our consciousness. That is a problem for us. It's not that our curse is so powerful that it will act upon the other person, but it is a bug in our behavior, especially when we are trying to practice as a devotee. So that should be taken care. So this is an interesting example or a pastime which teaches that one should be very cautious of not offending another Vaishnava. And another interesting pastime of Advaita Acharya, very nice, when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyasa, so he wanted to go away to Vrindavan. That was his original plan when he took sannyasa. But not everyone was in the favor of that plan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So when he left Bengal to proceed towards Vrindavan, Nityananda Prabhu and few of his other associates were following Lord Chaitanya, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in great ecstasy. He was in great ecstasy that he is going to Vrindavan. He is beyond this material atmosphere. He was a deep ecstatic emotion. So while he was traversing in the Bengal, he was almost approaching river Ganges, and there he asks a few boys who were there that how to go to Vrindavana, asking for a path of Vrindavana. So Nityananda Prabhu had already fixed with those boys, saying that when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asks where is Vrindavana, direct him towards Ganges. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu approaches Ganges and he thinks, I have come to Vrindavan and this is Yamuna, and he immediately jumps in the Ganges, thinking yes, he is jumping in Yamuna. So Advaita Acharya was already told by Nityananda Prabhu to be ready with a boat, because Lord Chaitanya is going to come here now. So Advaita Acharya comes with the boat, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sees Advaita Acharya. Oh Advaita Acharya, how come you are there in Vrindavan? You are also there in Vrindavan. So Advaita Acharya reveals to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, dear Lord, actually, he consoles basically Advaita Acharya, and he explains the whole background and consoles him. Wherever you come, oh Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, wherever you come, Vrindavan has automatically come there. He tries to console Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very nicely. And indeed, he says that you have taken dip in Yamuna only. It's not that you have taken dip in Ganges. He gives a very interesting logic. What is the logic he gave? The Ganga and Yamuna, they merge in Allahabad, in Prayag, right? And after merging at Yamuna flows from the western side and Ganges flows from the eastern side. and they merge in Prayagraj and flows towards Bengal through Shantipur. So he gives a logic that indeed you are in the western direction, you are in the western Ghat. So Ganges flows in east and Yamuna flows in the west. So that's in that sense you have actually taken dip in Yamuna only, not in Ganges. So like that he consoles Advaita Acharya and takes him to his residence, and he feeds Advaita Acharya feeds Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with wonderful dishes. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a sannyasi. He was refusing that a sannyasi cannot take so many palatable feast kind of what we see, what we know. So Advaita Acharya says that you are a sannyasi, but you are not different from Jagannath himself. As Jagannath, you are habituated to take how many offerings? How many offerings Jagannath takes every day? 56. 56 offerings Lord Jagannath takes every day. So Advaita Acharya argues that as Jagannath, you are already taking 56. So much you are already honoring. So what I gave is very, very less. Is nothing in front of that. So in that way he feeds Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sumptuously. And that is a mood Advaita Acharya would always share with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and many wonderful pastimes Advaita Acharya shares with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And finally when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu resides at Jagannath Puri, every year he would visit Bengal and visit Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Jagannath Puri, and he performs many wonderful pastimes with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that is a wonderful glories of Advaita Acharya, who is because of whose mercy Lord Chaitanya appeared, and without the blessings of Advaita Acharya, one cannot get the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Mahaprabhu. Narottama Das Thakura sings, Tava Kripa Bole Pai Chaitanya Nitaya. Aha Prabhu, what is it? Doya Koro Shri Sitapati Advaita Goshai. So without the mercy of Advaita Acharya, one cannot get the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. So one should pray always that one should receive the blessings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, so that we can advance in the science of devotional service. So with that mood, we should pray on this auspicious day that we receive the blessings of Advaita Acharya, because of whom Lord Chaitanya appeared. So Advaita Acharya has a capacity or a potency to give Gaura Prema. And someone who gets Gaura Prema, he will receive Krishna Prema. He will become great devotee of Lord Krishna. So that's what we can understand. Advaita Acharya ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki.